Oh shit, my bad. Once again, we back at it. Saturday, September 12th, up in this motherfucker, 2015, motherfucking news, TuPaige Nebula.
What up, what up? It's DatDude Easy. Here with the motherfucking news. About to give you the reports. Let's get right into it with the world breaking news.
We're gonna start off with this refugees in motherfucking Syria and shit and see what they talking about. Watch the video. Look at all them people. See, I think that some of these rich countries should put some money in together and build these poor cities, and then they ain't gotta worry about these motherfuckers coming over here because they got their own shit.
Now, America is accepting 10,000 U.S., well, not U.S., Syrian refugees fleeing the war, which of course, you know, says something. But at the same time, we're trying to get rid of 11 million that's already here.
True. Ain't we supposed to motherfucking share the planet anyway? For real.
Which goes back to your point about setting up little villages, cities, you know, almost reform networks so that way they don't have to rely on other countries. They can rely upon themselves to fend for themselves, and we ain't got to worry about them taking out walking just because some shit break out and motherfuckers start shooting.
Yep, you ain't got to worry about coming over here, taking our jobs, motherfucking eating up your last piece of chicken, drinking up all your motherfucking liquor. You ain't got to worry about that. Build them their own cities, you know what I'm saying? We got all these countries, got all this money, and they complain about poor people wanting to come over here so they can try to better themselves and feed their kids. Put some motherfucking money together. Build them cities up. Let them motherfuckers stay over there, work. You ain't got to be bothered with them. They got their own shit.
Right.
In other news, we're about to get to some political shit, some controversial shit about Kim Davis. Let's get to it. How long has this been in jail? I mean, woman, my bad. She's breaking down.
So you know it must have hit her hard.
And this woman been working there for umpteen many years, and they've been telling her, don't give away gay marriage license. And then all of a sudden they come in like, give marriage license, you get fired, you going to jail.
His people have rallied, and you are a strong people.
Now what most people gonna get at is
Serve a living God who
right
knows
there.
exactly where each and every one of us
The religious
is at.
aspect of it, as her keeping her personal beliefs going towards the constitutional rights.
Because he is here. He's worthy.
True. True. I mean, it is biblical. I mean,
so much.
anybody can be with who they want to be with. I mean, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know that it's man and marriage consists of a man and a woman. In the beginning, it was Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. If it had been Adam and Steve, they would have been the only two motherfuckers on the planet because they couldn't reproduce.
Thank you all so much.
right.
I love you all so very much.
I don't believe she should have got fired or went to jail. I would just say they could let another motherfucker give them people their license. Bang!
Right? So it goes to the question asking y'all, what do y'all think? Y'all think she should have been fired, or y'all think she should have been arrested? Which I believe should have been fired. It's no reason to arrest someone just because of their beliefs, and they wasn't supposed to be the one even doing that job. That's like going to ask you go do something you ain't never did. What you gonna do? You gonna do what you think is right when it come down to it. So, point is just seeing what y'all think about it, what y'all feel about it.
But she did come out there with, you know, they were trying to, the people that wrote the Eye of the Tiger, you know, for the Rocky movies and shit, they were trying to say that they didn't give her permission to play that song when she came out there.
I just want to give God the glory.
I don't know about that, but I know she wasn't boxing. And if she going through all this, then, and they done arrested her and sent her to jail, and then she acting like that, why is she gonna go back to work for her? Find another job.
Right? If it was such a life-changing ordeal, you would think you trying to get away from this.
Yeah. I'm a nigga. Motherfucker put me in jail. I don't want to be bothered with motherfucker not ever.
In other news, other U.S.-related news, we're going to talk about an ongoing ordeal, you know, the minimum wage, raising it.
$6,800 per worker.
We're going to check the footage right here, come back with some live reports.
It cost this state $700 million.
I'm about to fire a motherfucking cigarette because my nerves is bad.
Talking about minimum wage. Talking about motherfucking money.
And that must stop.
Now there's some shit you don't see on the motherfucking news, on regular news anyway, motherfuckers smoking cigarettes. I want to say what kind of cigarettes they are, but I can't because it might be against some advertising shit. And what I can say is the equate version of a big name brand cigarette.
New York State.
Now, of course, the issue going on is raising the minimum wage so people can live even at a poverty level decent versus not raising it because everything else is going to rise up because of it. Which don't make no sense at all. If you're going to raise the minimum wage, why the hell you got to raise something else? Just because motherfuckers get more money.
That's more shit you gonna sell,
right?
The spirit of the law and pay a minimum wage that is truly a minimum wage and a livable wage.
Minimum wage is truly a minimum wage. First of all, why it got to be a minimum wage? Minimum means what's the least we can pay these motherfuckers. What about maximum wage? Like, what's the most we can pay them?
Right?
Transferred to government. And if the Republicans,
if it is what it is, then it is what it is. And they said motherfucker was minimum wage. They didn't say maximum wage. So that right there tells you that they're trying to see what's the least they can pay y'all motherfuckers without calling it slavery.
raise the minimum wage for fast food
Like they do them some,
livable wage.
I can't say the name, but some big name brand shoes and clothes and shit, they pay them motherfuckers 5 cents an hour and shit to make them big name brand clothes and shoes and shit, and then they sell that shit for like hundreds of dollars.
And it goes to another thing too. It'll be inevitable raising the minimum wage, but what they gonna try to hit you with after that, because you're feeling all good, you done got your money up, they gonna hit you with some high insurance or some high taxes to go ahead and cancel out that money to like you ain't even making that much.
Thank you. Why insurance so motherfucking high? They gonna make motherfuckers just say fuck insurance and just start praying more, right? God will take care of you better than any insurance. That's your best insurance right there. Is the one above all. Y'all motherfuckers pay me $7.25 an hour. That's how much work you gonna get. $7.25. Why you won't? There's places around here that work you motherfucking 6-7 days a week and pay you minimum wage or barely above minimum wage. Work the shit out of you for the least they can pay you. And motherfucker don't want to give you no raises. Every time motherfucker nigga wanna hide nigga on. For real. It's like you ain't got nothing. You working, you just working. And I like to just work motherfucking 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Be home at night with my family. We married men. So we like to be home with our family. We don't want to be motherfucking. We like to spend time with our wife and kids, motherfucker. Watch TV and shit. Scratch her nuts. Watch motherfucking football game shit. Nigga, that's man shit, nigga.
Right.
That's what you supposed to do. You supposed to spend time with your family. You supposed to equal that shit out. And you ain't got to work your ass off for this amount of motherfucking money. And that shit ain't right. Alright, we back. Nigga had to go pee and shit.
Hold up. Cut.
Alright, we back. Nigga had to go take a shit. I got some baby wipes too. Toilet paper don't get all the color, motherfucker. You got wipe your ass till you don't see no color with regular toilet paper. I don't care that shit, motherfucker. Angel soft or bounty, nigga.
And that was your human resource piece for the night.
And then take a baby wipe and re-wipe, and I bet you don't see maybe a little tinge of color. Wetness. Why that? Listen, baby shit. Then when you let me finish. Then when your baby shit, do you just wipe your baby with toilet paper? No, you wipe baby wipes. Why? Because it get all the motherfucking color and you know that nigga clean. So think about all the corn and shit you been eating, okra and shit, chitlin', no niggas like chitlin', pig feet and shit. Think when that shit come out, it's gonna be some shit back there.
Hold up, cameraman. Keep this shit. Don't stop.
You need to make sure that you get all that shit, or you might get up off the couch and be like, what that little twang smell? It's your ass, nigga.
Alright. Cut.
I can't take this shit.
Alright.
Alright. My bad, we back. Hey, for real though, we about to stop laughing and get into some motherfucking conspiracy theory shit. See, you don't really hear about that shit on the news neither.
And talk about why it's important to get these business leaders involved. Well, this is our community. We want to come together. We want to share information that can help us grow and develop to provide a better experience. We're saying tourism. We want people to come here to say that.
Now, what is being reported is that these two workers for the news station was killed on scene due to workplace violence related. He was all jealous. He been smashing before, and now they talking about I don't want nothing to do with you. You're crazy. All this and that. But what they failed to show is both of the videos compared next to each other. It looks like they done took a scene cut. First of all, he ain't even got on the same shit. He got blue in one, black in another. And the other part is, she's shaking her head, but in the video he recording, she ain't even moving. So it lets you know right there that they had some kind of a cut, take, something.
Listen to the gunshot. Pap, 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 pap. Was she screaming and she got shot like that? The lady in the white don't even look like she got hit. One video they showed the gun where he had the gun right up there just waving like, I'm about to shoot your ass. I'm about to shoot your ass. That's how he was moving. I'm about to shoot your ass. And they were just sitting there like, yeah, you know, come on down here and visit and Motherfucker ain't finna come visit. You just got shot right there. That shit ain't right. Like, might get shot. Motherfucker might be haunted.
We're saying tourism. We want the
I ain't going. Speaking of haunted, we about to go deeper into some shit on some haunted house shit.
that can help us grow and develop to provide a better experience.
But also could lead to
We want the people that come here
some
to say,
potential truth revealing aspects.
Like gun control. They talk more about gun control than the people that got killed. It's like this lady got shot, gun control.
In other news, we're gonna get to this back to what we was talking about. Portals. Seeing things you don't think is real, but they really is real. Just trying to let you know hidden secrets and shit like that.
True that.
Perhaps even more disturbing tonight, a report out of Indiana. You may have seen this on The Factor. Wait until you hear more taking the story. The report suggests that demons took over a family and their home. And Trace Gallagher has the details. Trace?
And Megan, the comparisons to Amityville are notable because it was just days after the Ammon family moved into their house, they say the horror began. The black flies swarming, children being levitated, shadowy figures pacing the house. Here's the mother. Listen.
And I saw one like coming into full image. It was coming out of my closet. I've never seen it like that before. I would see the shadows. You know, but I've never seen it like how I'm looking at you and you're looking at me.
The family sought help, but between the horror stories, the kids missing school and being injured, the family doctor and child services got involved, with child services pointing the finger at mom, writing, quote, they believe the mother may have mental health concerns. They believe the children are performing for the mother and that she's encouraging the behavior. Then child services witnessed something that changed their view. The 9-year-old boy thrown against the wall with no one touching him. Then they write, quote, he had a weird grin on his face and began to walk backwards while the grandmother was holding his hand. He walked up the wall backwards. He flipped over and landed on his feet in front of the grandmother and sat down in the chair. Police also thought the story was a hoax until they went to the house and saw blinds dripping with oil and water where there was no source, and a mysterious figure in a window when no one was home. 37-year police veteran Captain Charles Austin saying, quote, every one of us who was there that day in the basement and who saw what we saw, we all think the same. We call it the same. That bit of dirt is a portal to hell. The family called a local priest, Father Michael Maginot, who was convinced demons had possessed the mother. He tried to contact the demons through 3 exorcisms.
48,000 pounds of weed.
It was pretty much without incident until we get to the part
shit like this right here, like, no,
that's what so far she's only suicidal, and it says, is your name, whatever. And then all of a sudden she started convulsing and such. So now once you have a name,
you got the priest in there and everything.
And after she convulsed, he believes the exorcism in the end was successful.
The priest said,
thank you.
She
is now the reporter with the Indianapolis Star who wrote the initial story and conducted more than a dozen interviews on it. Marissa Kwiatkowski is with me now. Marissa, good to see you. Let me start with this. After all the interviews you did of independent third-party witnesses and so on, do you believe the story?
Now in this story right
here,
here,
it's not my job to believe or disbelieve
it's so
the
many
story.
people wrapped
I
up
will
in
leave
it
that to others.
that you got to leave to some kind of credibility that something did happen.
Were you
Something
persuaded
going
at all?
on. Some kind of truth to try
It's
to
not my
spoke
job to
through
be
it.
persuaded either way. My job is to report the facts as they were told to me and to let people draw their own conclusions, and I wrote it that way deliberately.
Well, let me ask you this. You got a police captain saying he believes. Did you interview the people
You just
who claimed to
interviewed
have seen the boy
you talked to a
walking
nigga
backwards
that
up
knew
the
a
wall?
nigga. Hey, I know.
I interviewed the registered nurse who witnessed or says he witnessed the boy walking backward up the wall. I did not interview the Department of Child Services caseworker. However, I had her report from that incident.
And did she claim to see it as well?
She claimed to see it as well, yes.
Do you have any reason to doubt their accounts? I mean, as a reporter,
She said it was no visible proof. Motherfucking picture right there.
I think they believe it, yes.
Is there any reason that you uncovered to doubt them? In other words, any history of their relationship with the crew, any performance complaints, that kind of thing?
Good question. No, there weren't any sorts of situations that gave me pause. People in credible positions doing typical work and, you know, nothing to report.
How many eyewitnesses were there to the you know, so-called possessed behavior other than the mother? Because, you know, the mother...
And that's some crazy shit right there. We ain't even gonna get too deep into that. We fuck around and voodoo dolls and shit start appearing and shit. And they
Put it over right here.
Yeah, fuck around, fuck. You don't fuck with motherfucking Ouija boards and shit. You don't fuck with that shit. The shit mean portals and demons and shit. Why you wanna go fuck? They got Xbox Ones out now. They got PlayStation 4s. We be on that shit. Yeah. Anyway, now we about to get into the motherfucking sports. We about to get on this Tom Brady shit. They always on Tom Brady about something. They on that nigga balls. His balls wasn't right. Why is you worried about another motherfucking balls anyway? Then you know that the whole game, y'all still talking about that. Motherfucker, Tom Brady and them, when we went to go play them, before we got there, they got in the locker room and they fucked with our cleats and shit. They untied the shoestrings and then we went out there and played. Motherfucking shoes shit wasn't tied up. Motherfuckers out there running with the socks and shit on. They had to how the fuck you supposed to keep up with somebody and you running with your socks on? You can't do that shit.
Alright, now, other side of the argument is, why is it they always had this long history of a cheating aspect? Why they always gotta be taking shortcuts, going around shit, coming up with little side shit to come up with a new way to get a touchdown or a first down? Why is it always gotta be something other than just straight up football? Which is why a lot of people, you know, want to take and think that Patriots cheat. Just like with the last game, the first game of the NFL season against Steelers, coming up with the headsets. Coach Tomlin talking about, I can't hear nothing but what the coaches on the Patriots are saying. Our communications went out. So they let you know right there, once again, always having a history of some kind of cheat, some kind of a roundabout way of dealing with the game of football. Let's go to some footage right quick and talk about the story. Steelers and the Patriots involving Tom Brady and the ordeal that was going on with them. Let's get into the footage.
Radio went out, communication. That's always the case. Yes.
It's always a history of some kind of cheating with the Patriots.
I said what I said.
What exactly happened? You just didn't have any communication?
We were listening to the Patriots radio broadcasts for the majority of the first half.
On the listen to some old white people or something. Talking about some bullshit like raise their stocks or something.
You mentioned the frequency of communication.
Dow or some shit like that.
Is that something you've experienced in any other place?
People are trying to get a motherfucker to play.
Answering questions regarding what happened in that stadium right there. So if anybody's got any more questions about what happened tonight, I'd be happy to address it.
But that's a very
serious. Let you know right there, there's always some kind of ordeal involving the Patriots cheating, doing something wrong, something trying to help out everybody. Well, just themselves, not everybody else.
Did you say anything about that?
No.
Hell no, he ain't gonna say nothing to him. Why you gonna say something to him? He know what he's doing. He out there just winning, collecting checks, acting like he don't know shit. But we gonna get into the start of the NFL season. It always gives us a chance, you know, to look back at the past season, see what's upcoming, see how we're gonna do. We're gonna do good, we're gonna do bad. So that, of course, Pittsburgh and the New England Patriots will start the first game, start the first season as well. And upcoming schedule looking pretty good. Got Indianapolis and Buffalo, Green Bay, Chicago, Kansas City, Houston, Carolina, Jacksonville. Got Baltimore, Denver, which is a rematch of a good-ass game going way back. Got, of course, we in Tennessee right now, so we got the Tennessee going against Buccaneers. Got Philadelphia going against Atlanta, Minnesota against San Francisco. It's gonna be a good weekend. It's gonna be a good chance to view all the rookies, especially Mariota and Winston. They're gonna be going against each other. So it gives us a chance to look back at all the sports, see who's gonna do good, see who's gonna do what's gonna be happening. Now we're gonna get into some weather.
Alright, we're about to get to the weather for this weekend, Shelbyville, Tennessee. As you can see, it's gonna be about 70, 73 up, about 80 right there. It's gonna be good weather. That's your motherfucking weather. And we out.